I'm not saying everybody in Imo State is from, but when you listen to the voice of all the sabotaging, where it's coming from, you will know where our problem is coming from. You understand me? Listen to him. This man, I'm just giving you a very nice, whether you hide your picture, you hide your name, is because you see Nsima, you just think that Nsima is a small Akwa Ibom boy. Listen to the threat that this man gives to me. The people that we are fighting freedom with. Listen to the threat that this man gives to me. Maybe from his voice, some of you that know him will know him. But just like what Mazi Simon Ekpa said, don't send me rubbish. If you cannot talk about the genocide that is going on in your community, this man is from Imo State. He's not talking about the genocide that is going on in Imo State. He's not talking about the killing that is going on in Imo State. He's not talking about the Fulani invasion in Imo State. He's not talking about the burning of houses and shops in Imo State. If you send me rubbish, of course, let me just play his voice. Listen to somebody that say he's fighting for blood. Listen to what he said to me. All the threat. This is a grown-up man. Listen.
You don't know me. Stop this, you know. Stop this, you know. Stop abusing people. I told you a simple thing, very simple thing, and then you are abusing me. Abusing me on what terms?
What did I abuse him? I told him, I believe you can read. If you need interpreter, you can ask for one. And I think that at this point you should stop sending me bullshit, because he was saying that I'm promoting Idu fundraising or whatever, trying to blackmail people and do rubbish. I said, stop sending me rubbish. What did I abuse him? Did I abuse him? If I abuse you, Oga, you will never in your lifetime be an old man at your age. Stop it. Listen to the threat he sent to me. Listen to the threat.
Abusing it that somebody came up and started changing a country's name overnight. And you just keep on promoting something of this nature. You know, what do you know about Biafra? What do you know? What do you know? You don't know nothing. Not everybody talk. You want me to talk? I don't talk. I do. I do. I warn you, do not abuse me again. I warn you for the last time. Don't ever you abuse me. If you ever abuse me, you get a real, you know, I won't say it. I don't talk. I don't talk. I'm on ground. I don't talk. I warn you. Never you abuse me. Never you abuse me. I warn you. I warn you very, very bitterly. I warn you now. Stop it.
This is an old man this is an old man who came to my inbox to blackmail me. And I told him, I believe you can read. The poster is everywhere. We are raising funds for ESN. That is the poster. And he came and blackmailed in my own inbox. And I told him, stop sending me bullshit. He said I'm abusing him. He doesn't know I'm in the media. He said he can talk. He threatened me. Don't try me. Look at another one he sent to me.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? You can't talk with people. You always abuse.
Yes, I abuse fools. I abuse fools.
Everybody.
Yes,
Abuse.
yes.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why are you abusing anybody?
If you come to my inbox and talk rubbish, I will abuse you in your life. You will never come again. This man is a fool. Next time I will release his location. He thought that I don't know. You know, you just see me, oh, Akwa Ibom small boy. What did they call us? They call us Mongo. Mongo don't know anything. It's not by making noise. You understand me? But this is the threat. A man, a full grown-up man, came to my inbox to abuse me, you know, to blackmail me for sharing ESN fundraising flyer. Everybody can see the flyer, what it's about. You understand me? These are the people, you know, abusing Dr. Nelly. But the what's it called? The warrant governor in Imo State. This man is from Imo State. He's killing them. They cannot raise a standard against the Imo State governor. They cannot raise a standard to stop the killing of their own people in Imo State governor. This is the man sending me from Imo State. Let me finish his threat. He's on ground. He's threatening me. So He said he's on ground, he's threatening me. So he's on ground. He cannot go and threaten Imo State governor. But because he's Akparawa and Sima, I'm from Akwa Ibom, you more people, you can come and threaten me. Right? Now listen to the last part of it.
Abusing someone. My brother, take it easy. Take it easy. Somebody will hit you. I'm telling you, I tell you.
He says somebody will hit me. Somebody will hit me.
Telling you. I warn you. I warn you now. If you don't stop it, you get hell. I'm telling you. Stop it now.
Now, so this man, I'm just letting you know, next time I will release all your pictures. I will release all your location. If you think I don't know where you are, I will release all your pictures and your locations. Stop sending me rubbish and threatening me. I am fighting for my freedom and the freedom of my people. And my identity is Idu. You understand me? We are fighting for our freedom. I'm the first son of Idu. How is that your problem? How is that your problem? Does it stop you from doing anything? And you're coming to my inbox to come and threaten me for what? I have never threatened anybody in my life. I have never sent, even everybody that call me that have my number, you will see that I've never sent message to anybody. Even this ESM fundraising, I don't inbox anybody. I have never in my life messaged anybody or even share my live broadcast to anybody with all the people that I have my phone numbers, that I have their numbers. With everybody that call me all over the world, you will never see me personally reach out to anybody except they send a message to me. Because we live in a country where GDPR is very important, data protection. He came to my inbox to tell me rubbish, and I told him, stop sending me rubbish. I have right to what I can receive in my inbox. I told him, stop sending me rubbish. He got angry that I'm abusing him. I said, stop sending me bullshit. That is the word I use. So for me to tell him to stop sending me bullshit, how is that an abuse to him? And then he started threatening me. This is an old man from Imo State. I'm calling on Imo State because we can see all the betrayal and blackmailing that is coming from Imo State right now in this movement. I'm just letting them know that we are seeing what is going on. You understand me? We are seeing it. Somebody is killing you in your state, Imo State, as I'm speaking now. He is bringing more army to come and invade the land. You can't go and shout the way you are shouting for me. You know, you cannot go and shout for that governor the way you are shouting for me. It's a shame. Next time you call me and threaten me, you will see what I will do to your pictures and everything all over. After all, you people share my picture and say I'm DSS agent. Oh, Sophia, my blood, I salute you.
My blood, good evening,
yes,
my blood.
God I salute you.
I salute you, my brother. My brother, these people, they are confused. Dr. Neni is winning them. That is why they are crying. If you see this man now, he's crying. It's not threatening you because they can't do more than dead rat. We have already know them. Maybe these ones here, the money they collect from the ones here, they will go and give them their share. It's no longer coming. You understand? Everywhere is blocked. That is why he's angry. You share a poster. What is his business for coming to your inbox to threaten? When I tell them that we are going to fight what they call tribal war, they think I'm joking. They should make their Biafra business and let us be. Look at old man threatening you. My brother not fear anybody. They not do anything. Our brother is there. Our people are on ground also. If he threaten you, let him go and threaten Opus Odima that is killing them every day. Imo State, the boys that die today is more than 10. Let him go and fight Opus Odima and Dave Umai that is killing them. These people, we are going to place them where they belong. Why are they threatening you? Because Dr. Neni is winning them. You don't understand. That is why they are crying. These people are crying. You understand? If, my brother, give it to them. You say you abuse them. Give it to them more. Give it to them. Because these people, they don't listen to, if you are even laughing with them or you are crazy them, they don't like it. Even though you praise them, you not praise them, tomorrow they are coming for you. That is it. My brother, give it to them. 100%. Thank you. That is my own contribution.
Thank you very much for calling.
People. Don't be afraid of these idiot people. Thank you.
My blood, thank you very much. You're supposed to know me. We don't make noise. I'm not even going to threaten him. But, you know, all these people that are talking to me, they can't face me, they can't come to me face to face. You understand me? So I don't have time for them. And I'm just, the reason why I'm responding to this is because of what Master Simon Ekpa said. This is what these people do. And most of them are from Imo State. They are sponsored by some group of nonchalant men in North America. They call themselves regional coordinators, coming to be writing rubbish. You understand me? Talking nonsense. They think that when they bring Idu and be blackmailing us, oh, that we are going to stop or we're going to do this. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You know, all of them sending me. That is how they send one woman. If you hear the voice note, my people, if you hear the voice note of a woman threatening me, because of this same Idu, I don't know what is it that Idu is doing to their brain. Oh my God. Is this the solution we are? So Idu is actually working. I call on the spirit of Idu to deal with everybody that is planning evil against me, knowingly or unknowingly, in secret and public places. If the spirit of Idu ever leave, I today, as the first son of Idu, I send forth the spirit of Idu. Anybody that is planning evil against me in this movement, let them have it according to their portion. Let them have it according to their portion. If I ever have any wicked plan or to divert the attention of our freedom or engage in anything that will sabotage this movement, let them succeed. But if not, let the spirit of Idu fight people that are fighting me. I am saying this as the first son of Idu, and I want to begin to hear the result. Anywhere they gather against me, they shall receive it by their portion. Because I'm just saying this because you don't understand. We are fighting for our freedom. All of a sudden, all of them are starting to fight Dr. Nelly. All of a sudden, all of them are starting to say, oh, because we mentioned Idu, they are not having problem with Idu. They are not having problem with the Janjaweed Fulani that is killing us. Today, how many people were killed? They are not having problem with Hope Uzodinma in their own state, Imo State. Imo State is bleeding. This man is coming from Imo State. Look at the way he's shouting. I'm on ground. I'm on ground. Go and bring Hope Uzodinma for us alive. Let us see. The people that are killing us. And we are declaring our identity. Since you don't know your identity, who is forcing you to declare your identity? Who is changing your name? Who said we are changing your name? We say, know who you are. And you are saying all kinds of, we are not even forcing you. If you watch me and I say something that you don't like, don't watch. After all, many people have stopped sharing my broadcast. I'm not worried. Because I'm not here for people that don't want to share my broadcast. I am here for people that want to share my broadcast. So anybody that doesn't share my broadcast, I don't force you. Because I am fighting for my freedom. Anything I know will help me and my people for our freedom, I go for it. That's simple and short. So I'm so much happy that Master Simon mentioned that. Stop sending me messages. Stop. If you any day you send me a message, you'll be surprised that I know your location and your pictures. Whether you hide it, you send me another way, you'll be surprised. Maybe that time you will understand who you want. I don't say who Nsima is. No. I'm Akbarawa Nsima. Just see me like that. You understand me? So there is no need of you threatening me. If you don't like my message, block me. Stop sharing my broadcast. Don't look at my videos. You will never see me force you. You know, if somebody is telling you, mention Nsima name, you are free to mention my name, but don't send it to me. Don't send it to me. Just like people are sharing BNL, Coastal Biafra National. There is nothing like Coastal Biafra National League nonsense. Are you calling and you are looking for support? What support? It is the ESN that we know. You understand me? It is ESN that we know, not Biafra National League. He says it's for the coastal region. You must be mad to be carrying out fraud in the name of coastal region. Nonsense. We are aware the other day they say China Sanworu is going to Akwa Ibom. So now you guys are now leaving Imo State and Anambra. You are now going to Akwa Ibom. China San and their group. Yeah? You are not going to Akwa Ibom. No wahala. No wahala. Keep coming. You understand me? Keep coming. Maybe very soon you will understand. Just keep coming. We are watching. Keep coming. You see the atrocities that is going on in Imo State. You want to bring it to Akwa Ibom or the coastal region. The people that you are working with, You are happy. You want to share a bag of rice in Akwa Ibom. Chinasamoru. Now, wow. I never know say you don't reach this level. So now you are not going to Akwa Ibom to be sharing bag of rice to recruit people. Now, wow. You will understand very soon. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my brother.
I salute you.
Anthony Kuchoka.
Yes.
I'm calling from Cameroon, but my village, from Umuchak,
yes.
Aruchuku local government, Abia State.
Yes. Yes.
I've been calling you several times. You know my voice and you know my name.
Go ahead.
Okay, forget about the idiot that is threatening you. Nothing will happen to you. Do your job accordingly. Don't worry. Forget about that type of people. You have nothing to offer. So I'm solid behind you. Nothing will happen to you. I pray for you. I pray for Mother Samuel Epa. I pray for our leader. I pray for every one of us, IDOD members. I pray for all Biafrans. We must succeed. Those people that are threatening us, we cry. Although my brother, good night.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Yes. Thank you, my brother from Cameroon. Thank you for calling. I appreciate your call. Thank you very much. So, guys, you are still listening to Isima Radio, 6 minutes past the hour of 11 p.m. in Biafra land. And this is in Aparawa, Isima. You know, our fundraising is on the 12th of March. You know, this is our focus. We are sustaining the ESN. Whether you say, oh, they are donating money for themselves, you can keep making noise. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from? Please go ahead.
Hello, Zima, good evening.
Yes, please, welcome. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Austria. You know, I don't want to say thank you for good work you are doing. I don't want to say it. You have been saying it. So what I'm trying to say is please forget all these manner of things that are coming left and right. You know, we have closed the chapter of DOS. Now some people just came through us to implant something so that we will continue to mention names and to maybe just the thing will look like we are still having internal problem. If you can and if you want to understand me, please, even if they send them, just ignore them because they cannot get to Simon, they cannot get to Arawa Sonny, they cannot get to Neri Direct because but they believe they can use through you because maybe they thought you are stubborn. But it's good to introduce radicalism in wisdom. That is what we do when we are in university. You have to introduce radicalism in wisdom so that people will know that you are also agile, you know. And when they say, these are the things that they have peace and they have all this kind of life that anyone you choose. The point is that we are heading to the same point. So whatever you want, that's what you will see. I will like you and I will advise. It's an advice because I know sometimes you may not understand. Leave these people. Even if they send it to you, we ignore them. Carry on. They say we move. Why are you going back again listening to this child? No. Because they cannot penetrate and take your position. They want to bring you down. And you have the time. My brother, we move.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. We move. We already moved, my brother. Nothing. We have conquered them. See, we conquered them long time. See, what you guys are seeing now, is something that happened 3 weeks ago. I'm telling you, we have it already inside of us. Long time. We have settled it long time.
They see that you are a young guy and they want to occupy your position. So they want to bring your attention. If you can understand, leave them. This your position is everybody needs this your position, but they don't know how you suffered and how the thing started. So leave them. They need this position. They want to be in top. They want to contribute. They want the people to hear their voice. But please be where you are. Continue how you are doing. And whatever they say, whatever they send to you, keep it, ignore it, carry on, we move.
Thank you, Mazi.
Want to move, we leave you there.
Thank you for calling. I like that one. If you don't want to move, we leave you there. All right. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very much for calling. I think I missed a call. And now let me show you something that is wonderful. This is what we need. Let me show you. This is what we need. It's not to tell me, oh, I'm on ground. I'm on ground. Somebody will take you off. So what nonsense talk. Look, this is it. Did you see that? This is Putin. What is he saying? Ukraine operation going according to plan. All of you making noise. The man has already planned his movement. Are you getting me? Let me take up this call. Hello, my brother. Please go ahead.
My brother, good evening.
I salute you. I salute you. Go ahead, please.
My brother, don't mind them. So they always show the sign of a dying horse. Why we don't fight them like this, defeat them? So they're gonna go to people's inbox. They issue threats. They can say maybe na threat go solve the problem.
Yes.
So and the argument I used to get with these fools who are never bath. If you see them, they're looking very dirty and unkept. And they are there fighting Idu. Do they know what is Idu? As a nation, does nation don't have two identities? The white man came to Ghana and gave them Gold Coast. They went to Côte d'Ivoire and gave them Ivory Coast. Then the other Nigeria here, where they got this zoo, they came here and give us Nigeria. And even before they give us Nigeria, said the Portuguese already come and drop their name Biafra and left. So is it right for somebody to know his true identity? And you are telling me God must come down from heaven and say it with his mouth before we know that you have been agitating for Biafra for quite a long time. Why have we not get the Biafra that we are agitating? Can't you reason? Even the South, the present South of the region in Biafra land, that the name emanated from are rejecting the name. The job people who give us the name will combine together, and even many of them fought against Biafra in those days. They know they see them. They don't even ask question why are we having problem with identity. And now the solution has come. Instead of them to unanimously join hands to make water the ground for the soft landing of our leader when he come out, they are there causing confusion. May I not blame them, Sha. The front the dealers know that they don't lose. So the only way they can gain relevance is by distracting us from whatever we are doing. And I want to urge every of our broadcasters, wherever they are, anybody listening to me now, don't be perturbed by this their useless distraction. When they come to Simon, they will say he too. Simon talk about it too. Simon talk about Biafra. When they go to Wasofia, they cause that, they cause confusion. When they come to your own, the same thing. Here where we did, we know they fear them. We do already Bible here, they wait for the prison for them to open the prison. So whatever they want, anyway, they are not much. How many are there shouting all these things? So don't be deterred and maybe be reasoning them. They are nobody, they are nothing to be reasoned about. We have already defeated them and crushed them into two. They have nothing. They are just coming to your program to air these things because they don't have another place to go. They are 70 teeth, and that idiot in South Africa. They are nowhere to be found. All of them are out of media now. So nowhere they can even air their own opinions so that the world can hear them. So that's why they would come to your program and they'll be talking rubbish. So just ignore them and let's focus. Dr. N has defeated them. The message has been passed. It's not a fight, it's not a war. Dr. N is not fighting with anybody. So he has passed the message. It is for us not to receive the message. Those who receive it, receive it. If you want to be Biafra, be a Biafra. If I want to be Idu, don't disturb me. Allow me to be my Idu. After all, when we write in our flyers, Idu Biafra time, is anybody having an issue with that? What is the problem? So my brother, let's carry on. I pray.
Yeah. Thank you.
He will protect you.
Amen. Yeah? Thank you very much for calling. No wahala. We did here. Thank you very much. Let us talk about this Ukraine. Okay? You see how powerful the man is. Protecting his own. Protecting his own. He's even telling you, you know, the world is shouting, saying all kinds of things. The man is telling you that the operation, the way they want it, is going as planned. And let me even tell you what he's talking about. Me, I know what he's talking about. Do you know how I know? Okay, let me tell you how I know. For the fact that Ukraine is retaliating, fighting back, it means they are equal to fight with Russia. That is what the man is talking about. This is very simple. He said that the plan, the Ukraine operation going according to plan, because they are retaliating, they are fighting, and they are receiving aids. They are island that even the UK sends some whatever support. And Nigeria is also, we saw the news today. You know, our brother Biafra United was talking about it. You know, the embassy in Nigeria asked Nigerians that want to go and fight in Ukraine to bring $1,000 for them. So you understand now? This is the kind of people we need. It's not noise. Have you seen this man making noise? Things are happening. It's not making noise. Things are happening. So this is the kind of people that we need. You understand me? For our freedom. Are you getting me? These are the kind of things that we need for our freedom. And we must. Our sit at home must continue every Sunday, every Monday, and every Friday. You know, I listened to Master Simon podcast. The caller said that is why we are doing what we are doing. They are not understanding what we are doing. We say gradually, Monday sit at home is working, Sunday sit at home. And now, our brothers and sisters in Biafra land will understand, if they sit at home, therefore they must be Friday sit at home. You get the point? Friday sit at home will just happen automatically because there is a need. Because our brothers will be saying, oh, so we are not going to church. So, okay, what is happening on Friday? They will be sit at home. You see the point? So, this is what we need. It's working. Even as we are doing other things, this sit at home is working. Today, you saw the bishops complaining. The bishops are complaining. No, I don't want to show you picture again because Master Simon Ekpa have shown you. The bishops today, they are complaining of the sit at home. Why? Because the reason why they are starting to now, they are not talking in favor of us, so they are talking in favor of themselves, of their money, of their personal interest. You get the point now? The bishops are not telling the impostor in Aso Rock to stop killing his own members, because the people that are killing in Biafra land, are they not members of their church? Are they not members of Reverend Farambaka Church? Are they not members of the Catholic Church or Anglican Church in Biafra? Most of the people killed are church goers. Have you ever heard the bishop say something about it? No. Now that they see that the sit at home is coming to Sunday, they speak up. Do you know why they are speaking? Because they don't want you to sit at home on Sunday. They will come and do fake prophecy for you. Rabba, 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 KKKK. Ask them, did they see the prophecy of Russia and Ukraine fighting? Nonsense. Did you notice that since last year, since we started busting them, all these prophet and prophetess cease? Did you hear New Year message? Who is there? Which of the New Year message prophecy did you hear in Biafra land? They know that the people are waking up. On social media. Anybody that is telling you social media, you are fighting your social media is important. You don't know what we are doing. The bishops are and see that the sit at home is coming on Sunday. It's coming. The sit at is coming on Sunday. So now the bishops started talking. They condensed it at home. We just saw that how much dollars, $1 million, $1 million, or how much dollars was sent by Nigerian government to, is it Afghanistan or Pakistan or all this time? But in Nigeria, they are suffering. They say no money, no food. Today, are you aware that for the past how many weeks in Nigeria now, there's no fuel scarcity everywhere? So instead of them to use the money to make sure that they make the life of people in Nigeria to be comfortable, they are dashing their brothers that money, reinforcing it. You see, we know. I remember last time when the president of, is it Afghanistan or Pakistan, came to Nigeria, I knew that there is something that these people are after. You see? And they are beginning to do it. That money that you see that they say they gave as aid is not aid, though. It is not, it is payment for the services that they are offering to Nigeria. What is their services? They are joining forces. They are bringing their military men and their forces to come to Biafra land and kill us. They are on a mission. It is you that don't see that their mission. It is you that is coming to fight in Sima because I say you do. Just imagine, because I just say you do and it becomes your problem. Then we are right by saying you do, because that you do is fighting you. You don't understand? It is fighting you. Watch your back. It is fighting you. That is why you cannot keep your mouth. Yeah, you have used Biafra name everywhere for business. So because you hear say you do, don't come. You go stop your business. You go stop you using Biafra and be siphoning people's money and be telling them prophecy of Biafra is coming tomorrow. You don't know how you are going to change it to Idu is coming tomorrow. These people, stop using this movement for money. Personal gain and money. We are serious. We want our freedom. You understand me? You see? So the bishops are crying. That tells you it is working. It's not only the bishops crying, the warrant governors, they are crying. The northerners, they are crying. We are sitting in Biafra land, people in the north is crying. Even in the southwest, Lagos, they are crying. Because it is working. We are just starting, economic sanctions enter. They will understand that we want our freedom. The cost of keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody, it must be higher. That should be our focus. I want to see all these our brothers that know something. They say, let us focus, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. Don't talk about you do, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what are you going to do? Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. They don't know. But they say, oh, don't talk about Idu. And we are saying that Idu is our identity that is going to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. They say, don't talk about it. Let us focus, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said, okay, what are we going to do? Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. They don't know. They are a bunch of fools. You understand me? So I want these people to focus on telling us the strategy on how we can stop these warrant governors killing us, bringing army to kill us. Do you that is from Imo State, castigating Dr. Nelly, talking nonsense? What is the strategy that we are going to use to stop the killing in Imo State? Can you tell us now? That is what I'm interested in. Tell us. There are how many weeks now that they've been killing us? How many weeks they burned down the community in Imo State? None of you have a strategy to tell us how we're going to stop it. When you hear people broadcasting, you want to come and make noise. Hello, my own blood. I salute you.
I greet you, my brother.
Yes.
From here.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much. I greet you. Nami Faith Gala, the freedom fighter,
the queen.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome. Your voice is live on Insima Radio. Please go ahead.
Of course. Because I won't just stop chipping small thing concerning the place where they say why they not just wait make our leader come aside before anything. Because I hear complain here and there and that. My question be say, so the one can't tell me now say if our leader way be say not be say they kidnap him for Nigeria, or they kidnap him for one hotel for Nigeria. A leader that they root out private jets and take it to Kenya and kidnap our leader, go give her to the zoo. This talk so now talk when they say they plan now and they can execute her. And our leader is there now. So these people now, they want to tell us, say, if this government now decided to keep our leader for, because the reason why they kidnapped our leader, Anambra election and 2023. And in that 2028, that's Igbo presidency. In this matter now, if the content is one Igbo person can be there for another 8 years, they want to tell me now, say, as time like this now, I get to wait before I will decide or before I will do the needful for my freedom and for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't understand whether these people understand, say, the kidnap of our leader is a kidnap that they say, keep him here. No matter what, don't bring him out. No matter what it is, take him to court, made them see him, all those things, just keep on there. I'm not sure say these people understand. So in all this matter what they talk so then they tell me now, say, me, freedom fighter, not do anything, no shake, just hold on, not take decision for yourself, for as our leader now don't take away this say the decision when they so if they not give them glasses, they not give them access to see a lawyer, they not give them access to see anybody, and even they come outside, and if you come outside 1 hour, and this same leader, then they tell us now, say, this leader, when we wait until God knows when they will release our leader. God knows when. Because as you say, and so, I don't see where lawyer for say one deputy want to for Mazinam they can. To be honest with the whole world as it stands. So, I know they see him where anybody want to do anything. I wish these people feel understand where would they come from, what would they talk about. Man, the world will be good for everybody. But for the fact, say, the life don't be like this, we will manage and they go. But the honest truth is, say, they want to tell us now, especially from our people, they say, wait, me Mazin and the Kanu, wait, me Mazin and the Kanu come and say, many things then they will be said, they don't even talk. Like when Dr. Nelly for Mazi Simonekpa platform, they say me why she go there, she for wait me Mazi and the Kanu come out before anything. That was the initial time. And they just kidnap our leader. Okay, no problem. She's continuing pushing. Okay, now all the matter they come up small. We're not supposed to rape them. We're not supposed to talk. We're not supposed to do anything. We're supposed to wait until our leader come aside. These are the talk now to this extent. Now, are they even they see or they hear? Some people now don't they use this excuse to fight against ESN fundraising. And they want to fight against ESN fundraising, forgetting that this fundraising is now waiting our leader put for grant. Now waiting our leader talk. But because of just one thing will just later so they want use and just talk to the fund ESN. Well, I don't want to go in that area too much, but I just want talk about this area where this.
You don't use 6 minutes though.
Okay, sorry. That they use just I could finish now. That they use the word say make we or make anybody we want make solution for their freedom or for her freedom or for his freedom. That they use that word now. They tell you say. Wait until our leader come aside. I don't know if you understand. I don't know whether they hear me, that they feel waiting at the talk. So, meaning that they tell you now and say, wait, if they are killing you, wait until our leader come aside. If you are dying just as anything happen, they kill the army, go kill, they will see, they tell you, so no take action, wait until our leader come aside. These are the same thing when they see in the hands of our people. This will not be the time. Autopilot like this. This will not be the time of when we want on the reason. The short. When now they try. When I want to tell our people say, as our leader don't did here, the kidnap of our leader has made a lot to for another dimension and another strategies to come up. That is easy. I don't know how our people will just say, now that same area they want day, that same place, that same spot, they want day until God will open the sky for them before they will see the light. Well, make I leave here, man, not take your time too much. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you. How many of you have seen this news that is flying? You have seen the news that is flying between Bruce Finn and Ejiofor. You see them here. You see them. You have seen the news. What do you have to say about their news? You know my stand concerning these men. They are just using Mazinam Kanu to shine. Everybody is shining with business. You see, Biafra name. You see? Shining, betrayal, and all of that. See them. So when you see, when you saw them now, they were good, right? You saw the picture. They were working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But now what is happening? You saw the news that is flying everywhere. You see, I have always said right from the beginning, everything that you are seeing these people do is for their own professional growth and career, whatever. They are not fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not. You saw the press statement released by Emma Powerless. Of course, you know who is Emma Powerless. The same Emmanuel, what's his name? Emmanuel Meme, Emmanuel, whatever. Emmanuel Kanu. Yes? Is Emma Powerless writing that, hey, that Ejiofor this and that and that and that. That it was Ejiofor that released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017. Is that true? Is it Ejiofor that released our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017? The press statement is everywhere now. Read the press statement. You want me to read it for you? This is the way they deceive you and me. They have been using Biafra name for business for a long time. If you don't want to admit it, know it today. That is the point. Somebody that is calling me with private numbers, stop calling me. I don't pick private numbers. If you're a human being, call me. Why are you not calling me with number? You see? You're calling me with private number. You don't know, Sema. Call me. Call me with your real number. If you are proud of what you are doing and what you want to say, stop hiding your identity. Did you not see the press statement by Emma Powerless? I will read the place that everybody know that is not the truth. At least only that one will open your eyes. At the last paragraph of Emma Powerless press statement, so that you will understand that they are in business. Just this letter, this update released by Emma Powerless about this Ejiofor case between Ejiofor and Bruce Wayne should let you know that these people are in this top-time business with Ejiofor, top business. That is why Ejiofor came and be saying we should listen to structure. You know why I don't want to mention it name, because we have finished those nonsense. You see. Listen to structure and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu most trusted. Your most trusted is in DSS dungeon for 8 months. I am beginning to think that it is Ejiofor that deceived our leader, that lured our leader into this incident that happened. I am beginning to think, and I will give you evidence. I am beginning to think now, because there are some things that is connected in my brain. Remember when they used to say our leader should come and defend himself, come down and face his case. Ejiofor have been having series of meetings with Ohaneze Ndigbo for a long time before the kidnapping of our leader. You see, I'm beginning to think that it is Ejiofor that lured our leader into this incident that happened. Gloria say, listen to yourself. If you don't want to listen, you leave now. You will still see. I say you are here with me. It go to happen. As it happened. Your brain, you know, go see it happen. It don't happen already. Bruce Wayne and Ejiofor, you see. Now let me show you the press statement that should make you understand that these people, they are not here. How was our leader released? How was our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released in 2017? Now the press statement from Emma Powerless, the last paragraph said, Barrister Ejiofor led team of lawyers worked relentlessly for the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017 until he was granted bail. So Bruce Wayne should ask questions if he don't know about that. Okay, so they are talking about the incident of 2017, how he was granted bail with the Barry Bay. Is that what they are saying? Hey! Comrade Emma Powerless, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. My people, if it's not because of Dr. Nelly, today, they could have been deceiving us. Okay. I want to put this comment on the screen. Jocelyn said, but you are here asking for stars. I am here asking for stars. So I want to ask the people that listen to me. I've been speaking for the past 1 hour. This is another Bontroway. This is another fool. This lady, you know, this lady, Jocelyn. She used to praise Mazi Simon Eba You know her now. You know her, Jocelyn. She used to praise Mazi Simon Ekpa before she run and go Dubai and say she married. Anyways, you see, but you are here asking for stars. What strategy have you guys brought to bring Mazi and No, you guys say you guys are in charge now. You guys say you are in charge. All the strategy you write statement by Ima Powerless to be countering our this thing. Jocelyn, you better go and sleep. Oh. Stop. I never come for you. I see all the things we do. Just not just provoke me. You that used to be with Mazi Simon Ekpa, today where are you? You are with the structure. Not even allow me go there. I remember when you want me to bring the broadcast where Simon Ekpa was praising you. Don't allow me to come for you. Don't try me as I am now. Please, just stay your lane. Since you don't marry now, you run leave Mazi Simon Ekpa. Just stay where you do, okay? Don't bring your matter with me. You understand me? Stars, you never give me star. If you give person star, you know what in the star? I thought you started your own broadcast. You started your own broadcast, Jocelyn. What happened to your broadcast? If it's easy to get star, why you not to get star now? Now, wow. You understand me? Now, wow. Jocelyn, no, they do that thing again with me, please. Just take your time. No, they do them again, please. I beg you. I need to find your trouble. I see all your posts. I need to find your trouble. Hello, I salute you, Mazi.
This is Raphael from Australia.
I salute you, Mazi. Welcome. Long time.
Thank you, Mazi. I did say me I don't the background. I put me on everywhere you go, I follow you.
Yes.
What in this thing where I hear where you talk just now about Jocelyn Noah. What in they happen? Truly, imagine once I fall,
you never know before.
Have you find Jocelyn Noah? I know they see Jocelyn Noah. I know they hear Mazi Simon Ekpa.
They promote them again. You don't know now. I don't tell you now. Finish. That's why I say make she there alone. Yes.
Forbidden fruits. Hey, when person don't shop, I think very disappointed. The person like Jocelyn Noah, they among the strong team before, where they support Simon Ekpa from back door.
Okay.
Sometimes they say I'm the secretary to Simon Ekpa. Now you go to this kind of thing.
I like the way you talk. My brother, that English is sweet me for body. He say now she they come they do this kind of thing.
Wait, not be Jocelyn Noah. When Simon could even they give instruction from back end, say Jocelyn Noah, tell me when time don't reach, make I do this.
Yes, now she is the one. She is the one. She is the one. Look at it. She is the one. She is.
These forbidden fruits now. Wow, now like this they sweet.
Now so when you eat them, they will be asking you what happened. You say you are naked.
You is the she that even asked me that what have you implemented to bring Mazi? What has she done?
Oh.
Do you own Mazi more than her?
I wonder.
Or I don't understand that question that what have you implemented? At least what you are doing, what has she done?
Okay.
As compared to what you are doing.
Okay. My brother, leave them. They are just distractors. We know how to deal with distractors as well. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi.
All right. Bye.
Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Okay, my blood, you are calling back. What triggered you to call back? Yeah, you call me back. Huh?
Yes, I call you back.
Okay.
I call you back. You mentioned Poncho name. No. Jocelyn, you know, say I never sit down for your matter. I know, say you did here. That's why I call back. So that make I just sit there. You know, say I never your matter be done. I see the cook. Jocelyn, if you know what's good for you, you see this kind of platform where you see, so you go just delete yourself. Come on for this kind of platforms then. And the truth I tell you, Jocelyn, if you know what's good for you, you go delete yourself. We don't want to see your name, your comments in all these platforms. Look at you, look at these people, look at you. You will do say you just say we don't know what to make you the 5 time on Ekpa. You just say we don't know what to make you switch. Come up for the name and go. Not be visa kill you. Not be visa make you die throw away. Not be visa. Not be visa. Personal things. personal things. Wait, now make we handle someone I do na make una kill
am.
Don't away. Then the you know, to call the user, they say, oh, when he bought whatever the what they call them, the Libya poker, the Libya connection, whatever bullshit. When she go see her for her platform, they say this one, that one. We know what they kill now. But we know what to make a day. What to make a day, we know. You should say, Simon, I don't day like this. Oh, the only way where you fit to survive. Now, may they give you this thing. May they give you notes, or did you say they will get help? Or they will give you. Come, not let me sit down for you because we know they can't fight anybody. We know they can't talk to anybody. If we talk to you, I swear to God, go to bedroom and wash your nash.
My sister, no go too far. No leave her. But you say now because of visa, right? But you say that because of visa, now make a switch.
Well, anyhow, because I know what they fight for. I don't want my own way when I know say yes.
Okay.
And she be among yes.
Okay.
That one I'm waiting here. I still know.
No problem. Let's leave her. No leave her. No leave her. I never comment again. No leave her.
If you comment, make you block him.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Let us face more things now. You see, I have always made my stand very clear about this group of people that is leading us in this movement. You saw what the Mapa Wireless wrote. You saw all of them, what they are writing. They are protecting their own for their personal interest. They are not fighting for freedom. The group they are enjoying the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon so that they will continue to be getting paid and donations. They will pay them. They will be donating for them. Yeah. So they will continue to keep our leader in DSS dungeon. They will. You see all those drama last week. They are acting drama for you. They are acting drama for you. Say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused to see them. This and that. Oh, they did not allow them to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody even wrote that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life in danger. Then we saw Emmanuel Kanu saying that, oh, he's not going to give us updates. Let the autopilot do the analysis. Let him see. These guys are just catching cruise in this movement. They never knew that there's going to be anything called IPOP autopilot. That is the truth, that we are going to bust them. They never understood it. They never knew. You understand me? Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is coming out for our freedom, with our flag for our freedom. Simple and short. And that is why we are here, making sure that we do the heartbeat of our leader. You are asking me, Jocelyn, what is it that I'm doing? I just told you. ESN fundraising. What is the date? Let me put the date again. ESN fundraising. You know how ESN is the heartbeat of our leader. There is nothing else that our leader will be so happy about, that ESN is sustained even as is in the DSS dungeon. So this is one of the things that I'm calling for. Jocelyn, have you done it before? You used to do it when you were with Mazi. Was she part of the ESN fundraising that time? You see, this is one of the things I'm doing. This is one of the things I'm doing. One of them, ESN fundraising, 12th of March, you know. And I'm also helping to pass the message to everywhere in Biafra land. Look at it. In Sima Radio. In Sima Radio, if you don't have access to the data or Facebook, you can download this radio and you will listen to all the audios of our leader. Not all, but I've put some of them. The audios of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the voice of Mazi Simon Ekpa, everybody that is contributing their voice, you will listen there. So it will help to pass the information. Just like we are talking about sit at home on Sunday now. My people in Akwa Ibom, they don't have radio. They don't have radio. But at least with this community radio now, in Sima Radio, they can listen to the message. That is something that I'm doing. If you are not seeing it, this is something we are doing. Okay, maybe I'll say this is something I'm doing so that you will take glory. No, I don't take glory. This is something we are doing. You know, passing the message. Education is the most important thing. That is why our leaders spend years educating us. It's so shocking that even you are not using the education that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to you. That is why we are saying that. Were you listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu those days when he was preaching? Because you go to school, you are supposed to graduate. You go to school and get a skill. You are supposed to use the skill and do things. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us, and we are using that skill. Our leader said, if you listen to the voice note of our Mazi Simon Ekpa, I think I'm going to ask for that voice note so that I will play it so that you understand. Our leader said that Mazi Simon Ekpa demolished them. That our leader said that he needs more of these people, more of Mazi Simon Ekpa. You see, he said Mazi Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension, that he needs more of Mazi Simon Ekpa like that. That is not going to be only him. That is what we are doing. We have taken our position. You are on defense. You are following structure. You want to do this. You don't know. You have been a student for long. You can't graduate. You fail. Even in the critical time, you are still failing. But we are not failing. You understand me? We will continue to preach the message. Thank you very much, Gloria. Thank you. I understand. Thank you. I saw your message. Gloria, thank you. You understand me? You understand me? This is very important. So please, guys, if you have not downloaded this radio, download it and test it right now. It is live and direct and it's very, very clear. Thank you very much, guys. So I think that is one thing we are doing. I don't want to even talk about our sit at home. This is, you will say, oh, sit at home is not your idea. Is it your idea? Sit at home was idea launched by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There was no other person that launched sit at home except our leader. It is our leader that started the first sit at home. Let me pick up this call from my brother. Hello, brother. Welcome back.
I want to have to come back. Sorry.
I see you. You are back.
You see this issue of we released in 2017.
Yes.
This thing is pure lie.
We
it's
know.
Pure fallacy.
Yes.
We protest in Biafra land here constantly from that October 14th. From October, we started protest here October 19th in Iguata Fest.
Yes.
The first ever protest
Yes.
in Iguata.
Yes.
See, we sustain it. Each time we go for protest, the military must shoot us. Each time we go, and we don't. It does not make us weak. Each time, if you kill 10 today, in the next protest there will be about 100. If they kill 10, in the next protest there will be about 1,000. So we keep framing up.
Yes.
We need to get the Nigerian government with our constant protests.
Yes.
They have to arrange for a kangaroo court.
Yes.
And the legal team are taking glory that they release him. Now this one has happened again. See what Bruce Wayne is. Bruce Wayne is a white man, and Bruce Wayne will not want to damage his legal reputation that he has labored for years. With just this small case of revision that those supposed to take 3 weeks. They have been managing, they have been defrauding Biafrans for almost 9 months now.
Yes.
People again this one. What Bruce Wayne is saying in essence is somehow true, because I confirm it from a powerless press statement that why they are blocking Bruce Wayne from Sinonyemdu is because Bruce Wayne is going to present a document of a Biafran government in exile. Of which, if that document is presented, it means power has shifted from the hand of those tortured people. And they are afraid. And they are blocking Bruce Wayne from Sinonyemdu. Now that Japan has got to case to answer, he's supposed to have withdrawn because the court case is burden of fraud.
Yes.
And criminality.
And they're going to use him to compromise with our leader. Yes.
Exactly. He was supposed to withdraw. I'm on those campaign. Seriously, that Ejiofor should withdraw.
No, we have already sacked Ejiofor. We have already sacked him. We know he's just there. That's why I'm saying that they are using our leader's case for their career growth. Simple and short. Exactly. And if you are sacking Ejiofor, we're supposed to sack all his legal team. Supposed to start with the new people. Oh, but the problem now was Ejiofor that brought Michael Zekome. Was it Ejiofor? There's no problem. Our economic sanction, our constant sit at home, we release you from that very place. That is what is going to release our leader. Yes. What I'm saying in essence is that every Biafra, it has already started in Niger State today. We are hearing the results in Niger State.
in Delta State. We had some result in Delta
community
State.
by community. Yes, yes.
The politicians are not suffering it. And Ebony House of Assembly today, he said he is also reacting to that very message because it's a threat to his own office.
Yes.
So there's no problem.
Yes.
Then we should keep working. Jaffa should not come across anything relating to IPB legal matter again. He should go and be with his structure people. Thank you, my brother, and have a fruitful night.
And you too. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very much. Yes, wow, somebody said I'm listening to the radio. Thank you very much, Lovett. I'm listening from the radio now in Benin Republic. God bless you. I come Cross River State. Wow, thank you very much for listening. Yes, you can listen to the radio right now. It's Sima Radio. It's a community radio. You can download the app. If you are using Android, go to Play Store. If you are using iPhone, go to App Store. Simply type Sima Radio and you'll be able to download it. And you can listen to us live, especially those people that do not have time to watch and you just want, maybe you are driving, you know, something, you can listen to the radio anytime, and it's 24 hours. We are playing the audios of our leader, past audios that reminds us of a lot of things, you know, and I'm also playing Mazi Simon Ekpa's audio, Biafra Unite, Akparawa Sonny, everybody that you see on this team, you know, we are playing their tape as well. You know, it might take time for you to get it, but it is 24 hours and you will listen. You know, but if I come live and I'm able to connect to the radio live and you can hear me live, the time now is 51 minutes past 11 p.m., almost 12 midnight in Biafra land, and you are listening to Nsima Akparawa Nsima. Okay, our freedom is in our hands. Don't allow anybody to tell you stories. Our leader said, anything you can do, do it. You know, anything you can do. It's not when somebody bring an idea, you come and scatter the person. Come and scatter the person. Say, oh, let us wait, let Mazi down. We have been waiting for 8 months. We have been waiting for 8 months. Let us take action. It has to be a community by community fight. Village by village. Local government by local government. You know, if some of you listened to me on Biafra Unite earlier today when I was talking about it, we have to fight for it. Community by community, village by village. It's a community defense system. That is why this fundraising is very, very important. This fundraising on the 12th of March is very, very important. Community by community. And the reason why I said that is because when all of us are on the same page, there is nowhere that these terrorist Janjaweed will run to, because any community they go, people are standing by, people are fighting. That is the reason why we must, you know, activate the community defense system. It is a self-defense strategy. It's your right. You understand me? And it's very important that it's a revolution that is going to give us freedom. It is not the court. It is not anything in the court. If nobody is telling you, we are telling you now. It is a revolution. Our leader talked about it. I'm gonna cut that section now and be playing it every time. Our leader talked about the revolution that is supposed to happen in 2020, but people sabotage everything, including people that back down. You know. Oh, my brother. The Gaddafi of Idu Kingdom. Welcome.
Hey, the Grand Commander of the Liberation Force.
I'm not, before they will come after me.
Let them come.
Yes, go ahead.
You just shock me.
With what?
You just shock me now.
Yes. About what?
I don't know about this on Sima Radio. Immediately you just do it. I go to Apple Store.
Okay.
Google's Play Store.
Yes.
I saw it there. I downloaded it and it's wow. This is wow.
And you are listening to me live and direct. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sima Radio.
Yes.
Listen to you from South Korea.
My brother, you are powerful. Thank you very much.
I beg.
Yes.
I want to beg for something.
Yes.
This Radio Biafra.
Yes.
I mean, voice of Biafra.
Yes.
Let them install it the way this Sima Radio is talking. My word, God.
Yeah. Voice of Biafra is also doing the same, and the thing is 24 hours as well. And we are going to have a lot of media.
No, it's not downloadable.
Oh, yeah. It's not yet on the app. Yes, it's not yet on it. That's why I have the Sima Radio for now, until when the app comes out. I mean, we can have different media, right? So yeah, yeah, can you hear me?
You've done marvelous.
Thank you. Thank you for calling, my brother.
In fact, we got to give you plenty stars. Forget that just leave. That's whining hard. Rotten tomato mouth. She should close. Tell her, I am telling her that she should close her toilet and go and flush it well.
Okay, I don't know.
That she's opening her mouth. It's public toilet she's opening. When they are giving you the star, we are seeing the work of star. To get this radio installed in the app, is it Kobo? If it is Kobo, let her go and install her own.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Yes. So you're doing a wonderful job. Now for the issue at hand on the Ejiofor and Co. You see, Simon used to say, what you don't know is bigger than you.
Yes. He still saying
in Zamas,
yes.
The underground Zamas, that these people, even the one that you think you trust, at the end of the day, you see, every breeze blow, you will see the nyash.
Yes.
So there is one lawyer from Akwa Ibom.
Yes. Yes. Effiong. Yes.
I have forgotten his name.
It's Effiong. Yes.
But it's a vibrant lawyer.
Yes.
That one we're supposed to use that one to replace Ejiofor. I'm telling you, one by one, all these double faces, all these two-faced lawyers in that group, in that team, will be weed out. Breeze will be blowing them out very soon.
Exactly.
So I'm watching you and I'm listening to you. You are making a lot of sense. But people will not know, due to those voodoo they're using to talk to them in Radio Biafra. So the thing has taken over their senses. That's why they don't read the code. The world of today has a code. It's only the wise understand the code.
Exactly. Wow.
So they are just wasting their time. You are saying it, and very soon they will see it. And they will say, oh, Sima said it before. We did not believe him. That is medicine after death. So it's only the wise that understand the code. Every road, if you are foolish, you will fall into pit. But if you're a wise one, you will understand the sign that's on the road. So when people like you understand the sign and talking to them, they'll be talking careless, like as that one is talking. So continue. We are the autopilot, proudly autopilots. We are not ashamed of calling ourselves the autopilot IPU. We are the people of a new dimension, a new generation of this freedom. We will get it.
Exactly.
We're going to get it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, which already you know.
Of course.
You know that the job they see you people doing out there, the underground one they don't know is bigger than the one you people are doing. That's what the people don't know. They thought your job is just come sit down and talk. They don't know you are talking and you are doing. Like I used to tell people, do you not replace hard work with faith? Combine both, it works faster. So we are carrying our hard work on the ground and also talking, believing everything, and they will see the results very soon. 15th of March. If we keep seeing the military in the upper land, we will visit the governors, the politicians. That is a show word. We will visit them. Both local government chairman, even the councillor, we will visit them. And they should know the kind of visit. When they turn and visit the community, you know what it will be the results. God bless you, Sima.
Wow.
Keep on doing the great job.
Thank you very much.
All we know is 15th of March is the deadline. Anything short of that, they will see. Other people are not carry on the structural agitators.
Right.
We are men that were born. We were born for this job.
Yes.
We are not interested of their money.
Yes.
Because we don't even see money. We don't even think about it. We don't even reason it. So that is it, sir.
Thank you very much, Mazi, for calling.
15th of March.
Yes, 15th of March is the deadline.
15th of March is the starting date.
11 days to go, right? Yes.
Yes. If we see the military on the road, calling us, they are calling the communities. We will visit the politicians. We know where they are. We know their houses. Simple. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much for calling, Mazi. I appreciate your call. Thank you very much. Yes. 15th of March. Let's just leave it there. Our focus. You see, our focus. It should also be your focus. Let's talk about the genocide that is going on in Biafra land. It's not about blackmailing people and say, oh, you say you do, you say you do. Somebody say we are not, you do, we are Biafran. Okay, fine. What are we looking for? Freedom. We need to strengthen our community defense system. You know what I mean? Let us fight to protect and defend our land. We are going to do that. Support on the 12th of March. Come out and support. 12th of March. Come out and support the ESN fundraising. Simple and short. There are people that are willing. They have sacrificed everything and they are ready to fight for our freedom. They just need our support. $1, £10, whatever. We have seen a lot of support already from people that are joining the 1,000 men, from people that are donating $50 every month, $100 every month. Some people are consistent, some people are not consistent. We need to be consistent in things for our freedom. That is what I think. You understand me? Our focus should be what is going on. Look at now, what happened now in Ukraine is diverting the attention of the world to Ukraine, right? And now the Janjaweed government is using our opportunity to invade our land. We can remember the first time, when we wanted to do sit at home. They came and told us that children will go to school. Today, are you aware that students are on strike? All schools are on strike. Oh my God, what nonsense. We have been wasting our time. Students are on strike as I'm speaking to you right now. Are you not aware? Students are on strike. Oh, what a shame. I don't even understand why the students cannot go on the street for our freedom. Let our revolution start right now. You are a student and you're sitting down home. Look at you, you're already getting old. When will you graduate? When will you graduate? When you graduate, no job. When will you find job? You see? But let us sit at home and make things happen. Some of powerless or what? Come and say, oh, people will today, people are sitting at home. That's it at home like we have done a long time ago for our freedom to come. Today, people are sitting at home. Now they are sitting at home without a purpose. But when the purpose was designed for us to sit at home, they started saying they need to go to school. And just like what Master Simon ever said to me, if you go to school, oh my God, there's no roof, there's no teacher, they are staying on the floor, maybe the roof is leaking, it's a comfortable place to learn, it's not a conducive environment to learn. But you hear them say, oh, children go to school. And then if they eventually even finish school, you have the job for the student or for the it's a failed system. And we must rise up and fight for freedom. Let no one deceive you. If you escape, well, not escape. But if you cannot, we have to fight for our freedom. You have to do it. You can do it. Cast away all the fear that they are putting in your heart. It is better for you to die for something that you remember forever. That is why when I see people come and talk nonsense, I don't have patience to wait for you. When I ask you 1 or 2, 3 questions and I understand the area you are going, and I try to say, please, can you stop or can you focus on this? Can you waste my time? I give you back to back. The highest you can do is to block me. Simple and short. Is because I will not block you. I don't block you. I don't block you. If you notice, it is you that will block me. Because what I will give to you, you will block me. You will understand that your sense no make sense. You know what I mean? So don't send me rubbish. Let us talk about the genocide that is going on in Imo State. Let us talk about the genocide that is going on in Ebonyi State. Let us talk about the genocide that is going on in Anambra State and every other place in Biafra land. That should be the headlines. I am expecting these people to make headlines. Supreme Court administrator killed 5 millions of Biafrans. And this is the head. I want to see all their broadcasts, calling for the head of the Supreme Court administrator, calling for the warrant governors that is killing us. I'm not seeing a headline. They can't talk to those people. They want to come and talk to No, because I'm not, they don't call me governor. You understand me? Let us talk about the genocide. Don't stop talking about Dr. Nere. Talk about the genocide. Let us talk about the genocide. Mazinam has been telling us about the genocide. Has been telling us that we stand for the revolution to happen. The people committing the genocide are the people that kidnapped Mazinam Dekano. And now they're in this dungeon. And the Jofa have been having meeting with this same Ohanes and Libo that said that they disown Mazinam Dekano. Have you forgotten? The Jofa have been having a series of meetings with them. And remember what I said. I am beginning to think that he is part of the people that lure Mazinam Dekano into this captivity. Because he said he's the most trusted. My question is, did he know where Mazinam Dekano was? Huh? Okay, now let me answer that question. You see, when you see these people come to talk like this on my platform, you see, they say, oh, stop talking about the Igbos. Stop talking about the Igbos. Focus on acquiring people to educate them about you think acquiring people are stupid people. It is you that need education, you that is betraying the movement. The activities of your betrayal of this movement is costing us a lot. You see, the acquired people don't need any education. I'm telling you, it is your betrayal. Go and check the history. It is, and you continue to betray. Even as you are betraying, you don't even know. You're even proud about it. You don't even know. You don't even know that you're betraying. Go and check the record. Now you are coming to Coastal Region. You are not from Coastal Region. You are going there. So you want to buy and betray. So they will say Coastal Region people betray. That's why you want to bring a Biafra National League. Keep deceiving yourself. There is nothing like Biafra National League in Coastal Region. Okay, this is set up by these Nzama people in Coastal Region. Stop deceiving yourself. Our leader set up only ESN. Only ESN. That is what our leader set up. You understand me? If you have a personal name, tell us that you have a personal name. Don't come and be bringing confusion, looking for people to give you whatever you want. You understand me? You understand me? So when people say, oh, it's your people sitting at home, I should talk about let my people sit at home. So because now, for example, when you say I should talk about let my people sit at home, so now that the killing is not happening as such in Akwa Ibom or maybe some part of the coastal region, so we should not put our mouth in what is happening in Anambra or Imo or where. You see how your stupidity is leading you. Oh, talk about Akwa Ibom, sit at home. Go and sit at home. So I should not talk about the killing that is happening in Imo State, Abi. This is how your sentiment will expose you. Anytime you come and tell us nonsense, we will put you in your place. Simple and short. Your freedom is in your hands. It is not in the hands of anybody, and we must stand up and fight. I want to say a very big thank you to our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. If you are listening to me, especially my brothers in Akwa Ibom, it is time for us to make sure that we put our weight for our freedom. We are not just, it's not a fight for Mazinam Dekano, it is a fight for our freedom. And all of us in Akwa Ibom, Cross Rivers, in Bayelsa, River State, Equator, where they call it Delta, all of us must stand up and fight for our freedom. It is a revolution that is going to give us our freedom. It's nothing else. Mazinam Dekano said it. If our leader knew or if it was true that we can get our freedom from the court, Mazinam Dekano would have been talking about court. That is why when the flag bearers, what do they call it, the map carriers, when they came out and be telling us about when the map carriers told us about what do they call it, the customary, remember, customary court. They say something major, I've forgotten the name now. They told us about the customary court, this and that. Our leader said that is not going to work. You understand me? Our leader knew that is not going to work. You cannot get your freedom in the court of your oppressors. So why are we wasting our time? Why can't we invest in our defense system? Why can't we invest in our defense system? Wow, thank you, my brother. He said I just downloaded the radio. Thank you very much for downloading it. Thank you, and thank you for listening. You know, why don't we invest in our defense system? If we know that we cannot get our freedom through the court, why can't we invest in our defense system? That is what we need. There is no. Have you now that Russia and Ukraine are fighting for their freedom now? Did they take it to court? Are you going to tell me that they will settle this fight now in the court? You know, get sense. The people that are ready for freedom come out and fight and defend themselves. At the end of the day, you hear them. They say they are having peace talk. They say they have talk on the border. The United Nations or whatever, they come and put their mouth. They are not saying let them go to court. No. People in external bodies will come and try to separate the fight when there is a fight. When you say you want international community, yeah, you want international community to come and put mouth, you must do the way they are doing. You see now, everybody, I learned that Israel was sending their own aid to the people in Ukraine. UK was sending their own support to the people in Ukraine. Everybody sending support. Why are they sending support? Think about it. Today, they are bringing LLC account. Business. When they hear about Biafra, business. Biafra, business. Biafra, business. That simple. They brought different LLC account. Thank you. Somebody said to me, Nisima, we love you all the way from Australia. We will pay to Umeri account, not LLC account. Yes. The ESM fundraising is to the Umeri account. You are not paying money to me. So most of you are accusing me. You are not giving me more. You are paying your money to Umeri account. That is the right account that was set out for ESN by our leader. The command was given by our leader. So every donations, fundraising, even our monthly dues, you know, we are talking about it earlier. You don't need to give anybody your money for your monthly dues, for your maybe time-to-time donations. Just simply go to the website. It's the easiest. You can even set it up. It will just be doing it automatically. You know what I mean? And that is connecting to the Umeri account. She don't so fairly say you are running mad. Oh. Okay, let's see now. Let's see who finally run mad. We are here. Now we are here. Thomas say, please call me when you are chance for more information about criminal DOS. No. We don't do anything about that. You are the one that is dealing with them. Forget about it. I'm not going to call you. Please, so I want to ask who introduced this Biafra struggle to this man called Nsi. Oh, you are calling me shit. Whatever. Nsi, whatever. So who introduced it? Maybe you are the one. Ike, are you the one? Please say enough of all the noise. You guys should go and make peace before you attach Nigeria. If you make peace with who? Now, wow. You don't know what you're saying. Anyways, I think you are just joining us. You are learning. We are not making peace with people that have sold us out. What are you talking about? You are calling me shit. You have the mind to call me shit. Eh? Keep disgracing yourself. Maybe you say Nzima is a small boy from Kwebe. Keep disgracing yourself. That is to tell you that these people are not fighting for freedom. You understand me? What do you do when you receive the money? When you are not paying our lawyers? So you guys are the one paying the lawyers. The same lawyers that are having case with the fraud case. Is that the one you are telling me? Let me see the picture again. Is it? Which lawyer are you talking about? Which lawyer are you talking about? Where is the picture again? Oh my God, I missed that picture now. I'm going to show it to you. Which lawyer are you talking about that you are paying? I don't believe in all these things. You understand me? We have been paying for lawyers for how long now? 8 months. My brother, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Go ahead. It's like your volume is low. Go ahead.
Yeah, trying to track it out. Your friends all over the world, I greet you all. I greet you.
Your volume is low, though. Go ahead.
I greet everybody in the house, wherever you're listening from. Is my voice okay now?
Yeah, go ahead. We can manage. Go ahead.
Let me think I'll be careful. Okay. Am I coming out loud and clear?
Yeah, that's better. Go ahead.
Wait, I have to go out and come in again. Because I can't hear you.
My brother, when you come, be ready to speak with me. Yeah. Let us listen to our brother. Hello, Mazi, welcome.
Lion himself.
I salute you. Welcome.
For you who don't know you, now they call you say you be nobody. But you are doing great. You are doing great. Just relax your mind and some water there so that she will catch up the enemies.
The water said you finish. I don't drink. I don't drink this. I don't finish.
See, Martin, there's something I love about you and you don't know. You know some people and they want you to be polite so that you don't those kind of political talk. We are not here for political talk, we are here for business. You just small with your enemy. You want to be respecting your enemy. Please, you know, see, me I love Putin. If I thought Putin is killing people in Ukraine, except people don't know the history. You understand me? If I thought you Russia and Ukraine still involved in that genocide that involved in our land in those days.
Wait, no, you don't knock yourself out. The color's voice is not coming out anymore. The color's voice is not coming out.
That court, I do your people say, let's go to court, let's pray for the lawyer. See, you are deceiving yourself. You all are deceiving. I have been saying this for a very long time. Even sister was Sophia will testify right from the very first time they kidnapped me into. I told sister was Sophia, see this lawyer. That's the DOS, they are all corrupt to the teeth. She was asking, I said, Mama, I know you see China a baby. I know that idiot very well. Later was the one that gave me his contact because then I was trying to bring people down to ESN. Even I have contact the idiots because when you told me I should contact him, there was some brothers from Congo. All this rebel that wanted to come and join our shop, this our liberation then to come and sisters. The way Chinas are worried, these Chinas are bad Putin. He was even trying to defraud them. People that were trying to help, just like when Ukrainians are doing to the stupid Nigerian soldiers that said they want to go to help them. They are still demanding money from them. The same thing that's what Bebo was able to do. Even when I still went to make up the top my mom, I want to go and join ESN. This is just was trying to ask me, since maybe is the one that's going to do the needful. Please, my people, freedom is not cheap. I know what is called freedom because that's why we have been outside Nigeria. We know how people used to live life. Free life, nobody disturb you, you can do whatever you wish. As far as you not commit crime, nobody can attack you. But in Zoom, you don't have to commit crime before you will be oppressed, before you be intimidated. You want to continue with that kind of life, you want to have that kind of life to your children, it's a cost. You better wake up. You people that are insulting Dr. Nelly, but I see and every one of them. See, these people, you cannot beat them. Whether you care for them, you cannot beat them. Even like the reason why we are supporting them, calling in just to give them support, to give them that word that they are not alone. But I want to tell you, people, you people are not alone. I'm telling you the truth. You people are not alone in spirit and everything. We are with you all to support each and every one of ourselves. Freedom come. Exactly. We are not going to wait for you to before we fight our freedom, just like the way the body woman are saying, we should wait for you to come and tell us if we should fight or if we should accept it or what. So you want to fight or freedom, you don't want to know your identity, you are very foolish. Without your identity, your freedom is useless. And what is that your identity? Your identity is you, whether you like it or not. You said you use that name Biafra. Why that those world leaders run away? Because they know they have used that name Biafra to defraud a lot of people. They have intelligence. They know what is going on. So they know that these people are fraud, but now we are not telling them that we are in autopilot time. We need our freedom. We are not going to wait for any leader. We are not going to wait for any world power to come and join in for us because in the first place, they are the ones that oppress us. They are the ones that sold us our oppressors. We are suffering today. and you are still calling their local blood. With the Fulani that are killing you. People will not come out and say, pray for Ukraine. You are very stupid and you cannot come out and pray for your country. How many times have you come to your time to say, pray for them, pray for the people of Biafra? Then today you are not shouting, pray for Ukraine. God will never answer like a prayer because God knows that what Putin is doing is needful. That is the same thing we are going to do in our land. Mercy continue. Fight. They are going to destroy the swamp.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Yeah, so thank you very much. And let me say something about this thing. Look at it. Putin said Ukraine operation going according to plan. Do you know what that thing means? Do you know that US, they send support to Ukraine? Let me put my face on. Ukraine is getting a lot of support. Have you ever heard any country announce support for Russia? US is supporting Ukraine. UK is supporting Ukraine. Israel is supporting Ukraine. Every country, almost every country is supporting Ukraine. If it was Nigeria or Biafra, you would be shouting, nobody is supporting us. Nobody is supporting. You see, look at what he said. Look at what Putin said. Ukraine operation going according to plan. He did not come and lament. Nobody is supporting him. Nobody is sending aid. Nobody is sending weapon. Nobody. It's not. It's in the mind. Your freedom is in your mind. Oh my God. If you cannot get to this point, you know what it means? Do you know the sanctions that they are giving to this man? I just saw in the news that they have removed them from the Premier League. Or is it some sports event? They have removed them. I can read it for you, but do you want it? But the man is what he wants is what he's going for. He's never come and complain. You understand me? They are suspended them, giving them all kinds of sanctions. Now let me tell you a picture that somebody sent to me. I'm going to put it on the screen, guys, so that you understand our mindset. Don't come and send me rubbish and talk nonsense. Immediately you send me, if it doesn't make sense, I will decode and I will put you in your place. You understand me? Simple and short. I want freedom, not all this rubbish talk. Look at it. Look at the picture. You can see that picture. You tell the difference between the two. The first part of the picture is Ukraine. This this picture is a 1 million. Maybe I'm going to put it on my page now so people will see it. We are joking. We are joking. Look at it. The first picture is Ukraine. The second part of the picture is Russia. Can you spot the difference? This is power. This is picture speaks a lot. Picture tells stories. Can you see the picture I'm showing you on the screen? No, the things I say, I want you to understand our mindset. So when you come with your rubbish nonsense talk, you know how you approach Nsima. Because if you don't approach Nsima in a way that I will give us our freedom, I will, first of all, remember my code. I will always talk to you in a very good manner. But immediately you miss it, I will give it to you. You cannot abuse person more than me. You cannot. You see the picture. You see the first part. They are eating. This is the Ukraine president in their midst, sitting down with their soldiers. They are eating. Look at, they serve themselves a lot of food. But you see Ukraine, Russia. You see the man. He is focused and he knows what he wants. He's not saying that, oh, nobody is sending army to them. Nobody is sending food. Just like we will come online. I say, oh, UN is not speaking for us. UK is not speaking for us. Hey, they are not speaking for us. They want us to die. They want us to die. You know they're serious. You are not waiting. You are not looking for it. Look at it. They are consulting the Russian. Upon everybody want to have meeting with him, with Putin. Let me put it again. Putin, Ukraine operation going according to plan. If you don't understand that, that is powerful. They have given him sanctions. They have seized all their assets in the UK, in the US, everywhere. They have done a lot of things to them, but he's telling you, he knows his target. He knows his target. You see? What are we waiting for? We are not. What is going to make us to understand that it is time for us to fight for our freedom the way it's supposed to? So, my brother, I know you have been waiting to speak. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. Thank you very much for joining Akpara Wasoni. This is my own brother, Akpara Wasoni. Basurian, welcome.
Actually,
What do you have to say what is going on? I know I've touched a lot of areas. Go ahead.
yeah. I just came in though because after we finished Simon Ekpa, I went out. So I just came back to see that you're doing tarry night. So I said, let me join the tarry night so that we tarry together. Okay, let me start from our radio. Biafrans all over the world, we have our radio. So let the sewage rat use it as another topic. But for us, it's an achievement because as we speak now, you can listen to us anywhere you are. You just download the app. Don't expect to hear that I'm going to tell you that the app is supposed to have a particular name different from what we have already had. No. We are not in for self-gratification. People should understand what we are in for. We are in to disseminate information. Let the information go. Don't expect that you want to hear that this radio name should have a kind of a concurrent name that includes many people. No, Nsima Radio is what we have, and we are using it to send the information all over the world. Biafrans in Biafra land can listen to us, especially those in the coastal region, which we don't have the voice of Biafra. Biafrans in Biafra land can listen to us, especially. What's that? Are you testing it? Implies that they shock me for body. So everybody can listen to us anywhere you are. Just download the app, go to Play Store, go to Apple Store. You see the app, Nsima Radio, the way it is written there on the screen. Just download and then you can listen to us. We have various broadcasts there. You hear many voices, especially voices that is giving you liberation, not voices of deception. That's what you hear. You hear many voices. MNK's voices will be playing there all the time. You can pick anyone and then you listen to us. Anybody that is speaking something that is meaningful to your ear, not rubbish. Okay, that is that, and we have gotten that achievement. Kudos to Akarawa Nsima and kudos to Obama Mabasi for giving us the light and the strength and that innovation to come in time like this, because information is power. This message now is going to, the next message I'm going to send, I'm sending it to some morons. When I say morons, I mean people that concludes that when you set up a radio or when you set up a platform to send information out to people that you're using it to make money, you are the biggest moron of this century, if you don't know. First of all, let me take you back to something. How did MNK disseminate message for you to be able to reach out to MNK? Did MNK come to your bedroom to give you the message? Or he was speaking on the social media? Then you got the message. Why didn't you tell MNK that MNK is using social media to make money when he was preaching and creating the awareness for Biafra, for you to listen to it? Information is power. So whichever application or whichever form and format that we are using to send messages to you, do not think that we are using it to make money. And if I am even to tell you that I accept that I'm using it to make money, let me ask you, you that will recharge your internet monthly, for a month, depending on your country, you might pay 50 euros, 100 euros, 65 euros, 80 euros, like where I am, I pay 70 euros just for my internet monthly. That is the one that I can use to broadcast. That is different from what I have in my phone. This is the one I connect to computer, 70 euros monthly. Now, with that, I'm able to communicate and then come live like this and then send information to people. You pay money and then you subscribe to the supplier of the service which we are using for you to be able to go online. Why don't you talk to that person, that the person that has supplied you the service of the internet is using you to make money? You see how your foolishness has gone. The app now that you're using, for you that is watching us on Facebook, for you that is watching us on YouTube, for you that is watching us on Twitter, for you that is watching us on Instagram, for you that is watching us on radio, how do you think that those applications came out to be? Is it not people like you that have one head that develop those apps and put them out there in the media for you to be able to use it to send out your information, converse with people, and then exchange your ideas? If those people were self-centered and so selfish and foolish like you are, will that person allow you to be able to send messages across to the other side of the world? So when you now come back to be saying that the creation of radio, the creation of app, you people are using Simon Ekpa and every other app that somebody is using to talk, that the person is using it to make money, and you people are even talking about radio. You people are the biggest morons and fools of this century. Go and ask anybody. Because even you that is saying that somebody is using a platform or an app to make money, you are also using another platform to communicate. So are you not foolish by saying it? Because that platform that you are using to communicate, you are paying money to your subscriber before you can go live. The Facebook that you're using, you're not going on Facebook Live for free. You're not going on YouTube Live for free. You're not going on TikTok Live for free. You have to pay and then subscribe before you can go live. So please, you guys should go and have everything, because at times, most of you shouldn't even be talking. Because when you talk out of points. Reason before you talk. Don't just usher out anything from the gutter the way you just pick it up, because it sounds so unreasonable and so uncivilized. Please. Then we move down to the issue that was on the screen. If many of you knows the speed of light in this life, when you go to physics or you go to mathematics or chemistry, then, or maybe you learn basic electronics in electrical engineering, then you ask yourself, what is the speed of light? You see that the speed of light is the highest speed that you could ever think of. Whereby, as I come live like this, you that is in Austria, you are able to read me live and direct. The transmission of what I am doing now comes live and direct. I just picked up the phone, then I click in Siemens link, then I am able to come into this studio. That is the speed of light. Why am I talking about the speed of light? I'm talking about the speed of light because anything that happens in Africa, the United Nations turns blind eye to it. The US, they turn blind eye to it. The UK, they turn blind eye to it. NATO, turn blind eye to it. Which other union will I call? EU, all of them, they are useless. That is why Putin even described them as a corrupt body, that they are a corrupt organization, only built up to destroy human lives. But do you know what happens? When something happens in Ukraine, when it happens in Russia, it took them the speed of light for it to start circulating in the media within seconds, because the speed of light moves minutes per second. Per second, now they take waka. So you see what is happening now, that your own matter is not important. Let us come back to the real sense. I'm not telling you that the Western world should carry your issue. What I am telling you now is that your freedom is in your own hands. If the Donetsk people did not stand their ground and fight till they killed them, and then they fought. They brought the, mind you, they brought the issue to the NATO, they brought it to EU, they brought it to US, all UK, all this top body. They told them to address the issue. They refused to address it. They turned blind eye to it. They underestimated Russia. Russia still called them again whenever the Donetsk people brought the matter, just like we are in Biafra, taking the matters to all the international body, telling them that they are killing us, so they are killing us, come to our aid. They took the matter to them to resolve the issue. They turned blind eyes to it. Why? Because of the natural resources that is coming out from Donetsk, that region, just like the Biafra land. They don't give a fuck about it. All they give is their interest to the natural resources that is deposited in that land, which in turn will come back to benefit America, UK, EU, AU, and all of them, and NATO. So the Donetsk people have been killed in their numbers and in their thousands. Why haven't US, NATO reported that to you to know? No, they wouldn't report it. You wouldn't know, because they stand to where their interest lies. So Donetsk stood their ground. As they were killed, they defended their lives. The same way that they attacked Biafrans, terrorists, and Amazonians, terrorists, the Duduwa people, terrorists, the ones that stand to defend themselves, is the same way that the Ukrainian government have attacked the Donetsk people, terrorists, and they write it down in the system. Remember that they will attack you, terrorists, so that the international body will now see you as the enemy within, fighting the sovereignty of a country. That is exactly what is happening. The same way that they are doing to the Biafran people, the same way that is happening to the Amazonians, the same way that is happening to the Ududuwa people. What is happening there is exactly what we are facing in Biafra land. But do you know the difference that I want to use to challenge you, Biafran, is that the Donetsk people, they stood their ground. They formed a defense mechanism system. They use it to defend themselves, and while they are still killing them, they ran to Russia to seek for aid, because Russia has known about their plight and they have come to their aid. That is why you now see that all the other countries, they are now putting Russia to be the enemy to you. Russia, Putin told you that the Ukraine issue and Russia is going according to plan. What is my point there? My point there is that in war times, when your land is under siege, you work with strategies. You work with strategies. Do you see the Donetsk people going to go and sit down with the politicians of Ukraine to rub their minds? No, they are not going to sit down with them to rub their minds. Rather, they are re-strategizing, setting their grounds and their steps on the way forward. Do you see Putin shaking as all the international communities are putting sanctions on Russia? No, he's not shaking, because he has all the strategies planned down and he is working according to them. That is what I'm talking about. So you now that is in Biafra land, you now that you are under the auspices of the leadership that they claim to be, what are the strategies that they have set out? Strategies that they set out is that while we are in court singing, oh, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior, the strategy that they have put in is that they are burning people's houses in Biafra land. They are killing people in Biafra land. On a day of a court, they are killing people in Biafra land. So as the other day you saw, it is our women that were wearing wrapper, wearing only brazier, and they were singing and dancing in front of the court. Then I asked, is this the strategy that you people are implementing? Because this looks so foolish. You think that you dancing or wearing wrapper or going naked will change anything to a Fulani nomadic mental man? No, it doesn't change anything to them. The only thing that you will do that will change something, it is the strategies that you will implement to be able to ground the economy, for them to see that there is something that is shaking them from within. When there is nothing shaking them from within, they just sit back, take palm wine or whiskey or red wine, and then they sit. They'll just sit and then say, leave those rubbish people, let them finish dancing in front of the court. When they finish, they will go back to their homes, because they are foolish, because they have no plan on the table. So what plans have the people you people call leadership had on the table, like the Donetsk people had on the table? Because it is now supposed to be a challenge to you. You're supposed to use it as a role model to be able to re-strategize. Because when I visit the media, what is appalling to me is that all the Biafran activists, that their media handle is filled of Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine, Russia. The one that heated my imagination more was that China's Bedbuck was publishing Russia, Ukraine from morning till night, right from the day it started. And the day that the lawyers went to court, went to DSS to check on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they were denied access, it took 2 days after. He did not publish about the report that the Chimakor gave, which he said that MNK's health is deteriorating. He did not. All he was publishing was Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine. And he was escalating the strategies which Putin is putting in place to tackle the whole situation. But he cannot even learn from the strategies of Putin, then use it to implement in his own land where he says he's fighting for freedom. But I wouldn't blame him so much, because like they say, there are many people that goes to church, but it's not everybody that actually goes to church. Some goes there for going sake, while some goes there to fill the chairs, while some goes there for a purpose. Until you have a substance in what you seek, that is when you make a difference. Our point is that if you are a Biafran, you should learn something from what is happening in Ukraine. Let me now come back to the Biafran region. Now, Ambazonian people, they have formed alliances with other neighboring states. And those alliances that they have formed, that's why every broadcast of Show Ayaba, I listen to it and then I rebroadcast it, I stream it in my platform for record purpose, because I have to learn something. It is very good that you listen to some other people that are also suffering in one way or another, so that you learn something to be able to apply. Cho Ayaba had allegiance with neighboring countries in Amazonia. Do you know the need of that allegiances? Is to use it to form a defense system. MNK formed allegiance with Amazonia before he was kidnapped. MNK did not just form allegiance with Amazonia for us to be using it to talk on the media and say we have allegiance with Amazonia, because that is the rubbish that the sewage rats are using to do. You form allegiance with Amazonia, fine and good. So what have you done with it? MNK formed something. Then a time came when you're supposed to straighten what MNK formed and then implement it, use it. They are killing you in Biafra land. And then when you run from Calabar border to Oron, you come down to you now see yourself in Anambra, you saw yourself in Imo, Enugu, you come back again inside Abia State, you stay there. But you have where you had allegiances with people where you're supposed to have used this time to fortify those factors and then use them. Do you think that MNK went to go and form allegiances with Amazonia just for forming sake to wait until when we have independence? No! I am sorry to say this, because these are not things that I'm supposed to say it on air, but let me say it because I have discovered that the Mumu people that we have, that people claim are in the leadership, that they steal some ideas and information when we give them and they try to implement them in a Nicodemus way. So, no problem. Let me say it so that you can go and use it and then learn. People have applied some of the ideas that Simon Ekpa has been airing online without coming back to say, oh, it came from Simon Ekpa, because you don't want the glory to go to him. We are not in for self-gratification nor glory. Let us give you the idea. MNK formed that allegiances so that in a time like this, when you will be crying, say they are killing you, and then your forces are weak, you will combine your forces with those other people and then you'll be working. I'm not talking of forces of coming to sit down to talk on the table. For people that are into security sectors, they understand what I mean, and intelligence sectors, they understand what I mean. Now, the allegiances that Amazonia form with the neighboring states, which are not of the Biafran people, they are making good use of it. Cho Ayaba was talking about it, how they are making good use of it. And he gave testimonies of it. So your own that you form allegiance with Amazonia, you now be using it for media publicity only. Mad people everywhere. If Donetsk, let's go back to Donetsk. If Donetsk, that is fighting for their freedom in Ukraine now, did not form allegiance with Russia, and then they made it to be to the appalling factor which they wanted it, which is happening now, will you think that it will be fruitful and be working for them when a time like this arises? No. You people just go to the media and then be sharing Russia, Ukraine, but you cannot connote and then connect the dots to be able to reason and pick out something that will be useful to you. If you're not so useful in your brains, then do not be sharing your Russia, Ukraine, because you're just sharing it for sharing's sake, just for people to know that there is war going on, but yet you're not picking anything out of it. You're not learning. You even saw people that were saying they want to go and fight for Ukraine. Nigerians like you, they want to go and fight for Ukraine. And then you don't ask questions, what happened? Did they use their brain for voodoo? That somebody see that his own house is on fire, he wants to go and fight for Ukraine. You should ask questions. Because at times, condition go make crayfish bend, so that you no go know what you go do. So that you go see fire where they burn, you go prefer to jump inside the fire. Because we're in there already, in Yash, they hot. So you don't get safety. So you say, you better make I go jump into this fire, make my life finish one time. Some of them now waiting they happen. Because Nigeria is nothing to write home about. So if they even tell you say go and fight for that place, you go run, say make you go fight. Maybe you go think say for that side you go better pass this side. Because this side they born now. Now, if something happens in the European country or in the white man country, then they use the speed of light to capture it and to start working on it. We should now see the media taking it up. Then you see that when it happens to the African people or the Biafran people, nobody uses the speed of light to determine or to talk about your issue. What are you supposed to do? Is that not a lesson for you? For you to understand that your freedom is in your own hands? That your freedom is not in the hands of the Europeans, not in the hands of the Russians, not in the hands of the Americans, not in the hands of the English. That your own freedom is in your own hands, because you have to stand to take it by force. Until when you stand your ground, you take your freedom, that is when people will now see that you are ready. But all what you're doing now, you're just dancing to the gallery. You are dancing to the gallery. Imam of Peace, which all of you know if you follow him on Twitter, he said there is genocide happening in Biafra land. And the pictures are so horrific that they cannot be shared on the media. That is what Imam of Peace said. Then Robert Bruce Spencer said, free the Biafran people, because there is so much of what? Genocide. There is another activist in Israel, I forget his name now. He said, free Biafra from Buhari. Do you think that all these messages and publications made by all these renowned speakers, okay, let us talk about Bruce Penn. Bruce Penn, is he not a top ICC lawyer, international? Okay, do you think that all this, your talk about Biafra and your talk about your own freedom is not there in the open air for the international community to hear? No, they have heard of it. But because your case is not important to them. Somebody was castigating Putin when Putin said that Africa is a graveyard. I looked at the person, I asked him, I said, do you know that you hate to hear the truth? Because somebody that tells you the truth is who you hate most than the person that tells you lies. The Europeans, they come, they tell you that Africa is very good, right? The Americans come, they do the same thing. UK come, they do the same thing. Austria come, all of them, they come, they tell you the same thing. Then you go back and then you relax. What do? They now bring money, brainwash your head, take whatever they have, turn it upside down, give you back some money little. Take the rest, go and develop their place and comes back. Then tomorrow, you have conflict with your brothers and sisters. They don't give you a lasting solution to it. They don't tell you this is how you're supposed to solve this problem because it's a minor issue. It should be a family way to resolve it. The next thing that they do is they instigate you to start fighting that your brother. They supply you weapons and armory that you will use to destroy your own land. Now, when Putin told you that Africa is a graveyard, who is the enemy between Putin and the person that is giving you weapons to kill yourself? Who destroyed Libya? Who destroyed Gaddafi? Do you all know what Gaddafi was doing to the people of Libya before he was destroyed? What happened to Syria? Who destroyed Syria? Is it Putin that destroyed Syria? The Mali of yesterday, where you see that Malians have pushed out the French people to go, was it Russia that was there to destroy and to help in destroying Mali? In Central Africa, which people are aiding and abetting the killings, there is a place in Africa again where they say they have a gold and diamond, where they dig it out. The European and the Western world, they give weapons to the government of that country to protect that place so that the indigenous persons will not take it out. They want those natural resources to go through the government so that they can make money from them. But they give them weapons to be killing any indigenous person or any poor man that is going to that place to dig out that natural resources. Do you understand the point? Ask me, if they had provided good roads and social amenities to the community and jobs, will those poor people be going to that place to go and excavate those natural resources? No. They are supposed to have come back as dividends of democracy to the public. They use it to develop something. They will have everything equal to the people. That is what Gaddafi was doing. But the Americans, the UK, Europe, especially France, NATO that you're talking about today, they knew that Gaddafi will give you a limelight to Africa. Then they sow a seed of discord in you as a fellow African, told you that you have to destroy Gaddafi and kill him. Saddam Hussein, what was his crime? They said he had the largest weapon. But when they captured him and then they killed him, which largest weapon did they find in Saddam Hussein? You people have to come back to your senses, because your freedom is not in the hands of this Western world. I like what has happened in Russia, Ukraine, and Donetsk to serve as a model, a case study for most of you career agitators, for most of you foolish people that does not understand what you are into. It is time for you to start reasoning. It is time for you to start connecting the dots. It is time for you to start learning from what is happening and what is about to happen. Do you see the resilience in Putin as things are happening? They sanction him here, sanction him here, sanction him here. Do you see him push himself away? He is not deterred. He is not torn apart. Let me remind you something. When we said no election in Biafra land, it was only one trigger that was pulled at your leadership of IPOB, and they fell for it. They told them that America, according to them, what they claim, what they use their mouth to talk, China's a big book talking themselves, that they told them that America would tag them terrorists for not exercising their franchise. For you to say that you want to sit at home, you don't want to go and vote, that America will now call you terrorist, where you're asking for your own freedom. They said America will tag you terrorist. So that is why they say you should go and vote and cancel the sit at home of no election in Biafra. Do you understand the point? But do you now see the resilience in Russia and Putin, what he is doing now? With all the sanctions and the shaking, the storm, do you know how many rich Russians are in all these top countries? Take your mind back to the net worth. When I mean net worth, I mean the money where person where get Chelsea, they earn, how much did they earn? If he is able to pay all the Nigerian players that used to play in Chelsea team, pay all the top players that used to play in Chelsea team, they pay them without issues and problems. You know, they hear them. Now only the one where now they play for Nigeria. 9 players, they always get problem with your NFA. But in Chelsea club, you know, yesterday the whole player. They pay in time, pay everything. Those are rich people that have invested so much in the UK economy. And many people are still making money out of it from gambling. When you play gambling, some of you that are in Nigeria doing Niger bets, you bet on Chelsea games. You make money out of it. It is coming out from that Chelsea. Do you understand the point? So these are people that have big money, big investment in UK. But UK, because of the hatred for freedom, they decide to start sanctioning these people. Why? Because they are just mere citizens of Russia. And because they support their own country president of whatever that they are doing. So they say because you are a Russian, because you have said anything that supports what Putin is doing, they want to sanction you, close down your business or take over your business. Do you understand what is happening? These are sacrifices that people pay for freedom. How about in other countries where they will kill those people now? That is why you see when Ikonso dies, it pains me. When Commander Gentle died, it pains me. When MNK is behind bars, it pains me because I know their worth. People don't know that we have the biggest treasure in this world, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they use him to trade for a platter of bread and red wine when your freedom is inside of it. After 60 years in the subjugation called Zoological Republic, you want to still continue. You like to live in corruption than to live in freedom. You prefer penury than freedom. You prefer poverty than freedom. You prefer killing your people and deceiving them than freedom. It is so disheartening. So learn something from Russia, Ukraine. Don't just be sharing that video and picking every publication and publishing for nothing. Learn something from it and understand it now that what the people of Donetsk are passing through is exactly what the Biafran people, the Ambazonians, the Oduduwa people are passing through in the hands of their oppressors. That is why they are asking for freedom. So Russia is there as a helping hand to them to see that they are free so that they will not be killed. But the international media is giving you the wrong impression that Russia is the enemy within. The same way that the Nigerian government is tagging you a terrorist so that the international community will see you as the bad person. You form Eastern Security Network to protect yourself from the foreign invaders that come in to cut you into pieces. They now say you are a terrorist. You did not say it is a military group. They now start calling it a military group, that you're using it to fight the government. Are you understanding it? Yet, we have people in the family now that are even aiding and abetting, helping in sabotaging the same ESN. So when we want a headway, other people are dragging us backward. So at times, I get so mad that we don't have a way of destroying all the criminal element that we have within so that we can make headway fast. As we speak now, tomorrow morning, you will see that people's houses were burned and people were born in their sleep in Imo State. Who is doing it? A Biafran governor. Akbarawa, right on. Akbarawa Nsima, are you there? Akbarawa Nsima. Right on, sir. Take the floor, take the floor.
Now, why I give you time to talk, you don't talk about Sima. Anyways, I want to bring it to an end. It's 12 midnight my time. You know, today I say I will leave you. I want you to say everything that is in your mind today.
Everything cannot finish. Everything cannot finish. Everything cannot finish. I just have to pause.
Say that again.
Because I said everything cannot finish.
Okay. My brother, nothing to you. Well, I want to say thank you very much for joining. I mean, this is midnight. We need to go and rest. I just wanted, I didn't know I'm gonna even stay up till this time, but it's wonderful. I don't know how many hours have you, how many minutes in your system now? Are you streaming? Sorry, what do you say?
Sorry. I said I was in the gym. I just came in and then I saw you, so I decided to jump in. Maybe I'll stream it tomorrow morning. So I wasn't.
Oh,
streaming.
that's very good then, because I know the reason why I'm asking you. So we're gonna end it then. Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning
yeah,
I'll stream it.
Thank you very much, my people. I don't know if you still have the last word to say, but I want to say thank you very much, my people, for joining us. For what we want is our freedom. For me, I'm not interested in money. I'm not interested in hotels. I'm not doing this because I just want to come online. Many people say we come online because we are making money. And I ask, please, why don't you join us and make this money? Come and join us and make money online. Oh, hey, come and join us. But I can tell you that we are not here because we want to make money. There are many things I can do to make money. Of course, I've not been around for the past 2 days. That was when I was making money. You know what I'm saying? I did a broadcast today. Go and check the broadcast I did so that you understand where I was. If I'm somebody that is that like making, I could have shown you around where I was, but I don't do that. That was when I was making money. So we are not, when we are on Facebook, it is our time and we are donating it and volunteering it for our freedom. So my brother, if you have a last word to say, so we're going to bring it to an end, please. Thank you very much.
My last word for Biafrans is for them to stand up and then defend their lands, because their freedom is in their hands. The Western world will not give it to you. MNK has done it all. So I find it so foolish when people cannot read between the lines and implement anything that MNK laid out for years, because this was the time to have implemented all those things. And then you will see our freedom comes out, then you will see MNK come out and then raise the flag. But I haven't seen any of those, because from all indications, all that we have tried to do, they have tried and done sabotage against it. This is the time you should have used civil disobedience, economic sanction, cut off of supply of pipeline, and then they will come to start negotiating with you, not you negotiating with them. They will come begging, asking for a resolution. Then you will be giving them your conditions. But what we are seeing now is a reverse. It's the reverse that is the case. So we need to wake up, because as I air out the weaknesses, I have to also air out the solutions. Our solutions is that we stand to our feet, we defend our land, and then we implement everything implementable. We boycott everything boycottable. We disconnect everything disconnectable. And then we move, because that is the only way forward. So economic sanction must be implemented to the letter. Civil disobedience of Sunday and Monday must be implemented. And I am also projecting a Friday. My Friday is because the Zoological Republic Caliphate are using Friday to worship. So if we should finger them on a Friday in Biafra land, they will also get it hot and understanding that we are not in for a joke. So Biafrans all over the world, especially those ones that are taking the bullet in Biafra land, I am so proud of you guys. Then let us remind ourselves of one other thing. Our security is in our hands. Nobody will come and defend your land for you, and nobody will come and safeguard you. So Eastern Security Network is the apparatus which our leader had set up, which we have it as an obligation to sustain them to the letter. No matter what happens, Eastern Security Network cannot be dissolved in any way. Be it financial, be it logistic, be it security-wise, be it technological-wise, it cannot derail us. We have to stand our ground, and we need finance. Your men on ground need bullets. Let me say it again, because I said it in the last broadcast we had. They need bullets. They need guns. They need everything to manufacture whatever is manufacturable. They need everything to do whatever is reachable. How can we achieve that? Your phone speaks louder than words in this way. Your phone, your money speaks louder than words. I remember when MNK went to USA to tell people the need for us to come together and then fund our ESN so that we can defend our lands. He was not silly when he did that. He knew what was coming to happen. But surprisingly, when you watch that video, you hear questions that people were asking. Then I gave it a thought to myself. I said, these are not people that are really, really willing for their freedom, because somebody is telling you that you have to be free and you're asking him freedom about your belly. I say, oh, MNK, you have suffered because of the people that you have surrounding you, but God will sustain you. So ESN, we have to sustain it. And on the 12th, we have the monthly fundraising organized by the media team. The last one we did was a remarkable one, and this one is going to be a super remarkable. So please come and fund your ESN. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Donate your money, your monthly due, your ESN fund, your lobbying fund, anything you want to donate to IPOB worldwide. Visit this website here on the screen and then do your donation. If you cannot go through with all the processes, contact me, contact Nsima, contact anybody that you see that is good on doing it. We will see you through. It's a matter of tick-tack, tick-tack, tick-tack. There you go. So please stand and defend your lands, because nobody will come to save it for us. While MNK is there, we have a lot and a lot to do. And the zoo government will continue to take us for granted if we don't stand and then implement economic sanction, sit at home to the letter, and then cut off the pipeline supplies so that it will not go back to them again. If you listen to an interview granted to the European government were telling you that if Russia stops giving them oil and gas and supply, that they wouldn't have any problem. Why? Because they will be taking oil from Africa. They specifically made mention of Nigeria. So you see that their interest is in the oil that you have and the deposit of gas. Their interest is not in you, that they are giving supply of ammunition to kill you every day. So what do? You disconnect it. When you disconnect it, they will come and then realize that they have something that they get from us. They will know more Chineke. Let us stop here for today. Thank you, sir.
Oh, why? Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, everybody, for watching us. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. At this point, we have to go now. Thank you, everybody, for watching us. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom is Biafra. Cross Rivers is Biafra. And we must continue to protect and defend our land. My brother, where are you listening from? I can hear my voice. All right, guys. So we have to end it here, guys. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Akparawa Soni, for joining. Thank you very much. Unmute yourself if you want to say that. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
you guys.
Yes, for people on the radio, we have to end the broadcast, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time. Thank you and bye for now.
And don't forget to hang on to that radio all the time.
At the end of this process in Aga, Somalia will be better than the Zoological Republic.
Without fear before our enemies, we have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we're making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwuabiama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwuabiama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's how we worship him, and nothing else, and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwuabiama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally. In every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive. Go on.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. Yes, sir. There you go. Your freedom is in your hands. It is not going to be given to you on a platter of gold. I can assure you here from Washington. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood,